Right off the top of this video here, this is all about Vitabion Drops Premium Formula, a little dropper bottle dietary supplement. This is something that, first off, hit like. The thumbs up button could really help my video get out there and save people from some scam marketing that I'm seeing with this product. I'm not calling Vitabion Drops a scam, the product itself or the company or whatever. I'm saying that someone out there, an affiliate, someone misusing the product in some way, acting like it has miracle properties, they're misusing rather the product with scam marketing. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. As you can see here on my screen, I finished a video here and it shows Scott Pelley from 60 Minutes. 60 Minutes never broadcast anything about this. So I'm gonna show you the video here. So if you're looking around online for Vitabion Drops reviews and complaints, Vitabion Drops ingredients, Vitabion Drops anything. I hope that my video has reached you and helped you. Let's watch part of this video. I'll tell you why this is scam marketing. Obviously, they use deepfakes, meaning manipulated lip movement with AI-generated audio of people on 60 Minutes. No doctors, hospitals, universities, or famous people, from what I can tell, ever endorsed this Vitabion Drops product, but scam marketers want to have you think differently who are running ads on TikTok. Way too fast.
At a time when headlines are dominated by global crises, one medical discovery has quietly emerged, and it may change the lives of millions living with type 2 diabetes. A study published in the New England Journal of Medicine reports a remarkable finding. 4,531 patients between the ages of 35 and 87 experienced a complete reversal of type 2 diabetes. Surprisingly, this result wasn't achieved through medication or strict dieting. Researchers, led by Dr. Kaito Takahashi, discovered a toxic parasite hidden in the pancreas, one that appears to block insulin production and trigger the disease. The breakthrough came when a blend of traditional Japanese herbs was used to eliminate the parasite. In 99.9% of cases, once the parasite was gone, so was the diabetes. Dr. Takahashi now believes this could lead to the eradication of type 2 diabetes in the United States, a country where over 37 million people are affected. How could something so impactful go unnoticed? In the next part, Dr. Takahashi explains what he and his team discovered and how you can make this homemade solution at home today. Please pay close attention to this.
I'm confident that those who follow what I'm about to share here will reverse type 2 diabetes in just a few weeks. After all, you weren't born with diabetes. At various times, your blood glucose levels may rise and reach concerning levels, but this can be reversed. Today, you're going to discover the sole and real reason why your sugar levels rise, and also how to address this with a few simple steps. To reveal the hidden culprit that attacks your pancreas every day, disrupts your glucose, and worsens your diabetes. I know your time is precious, so I'll be brief. Diabetes can devastate your life or the life of someone you love, but there's a very simple way to achieve remission. That's what you're going to learn now. I've lost many patients to diabetes, and unfortunately, this tragedy struck my own family. This event turned my life upside down and made me see things that were always there, but that I ignored. This was the trigger for me to specialize in treating diabetes at its root, eliminating the real villain, instead of just masking symptoms for years. Just over 3 years ago, my wife's health was hanging by a thread.
Blah, blah, blah. Fake story. The guy's face looks more clear than the rest of the video, so there's a deep fake or AI thing happening there. There is no recipe. That's a hook to get you to watch the whole video.
Focus on symptoms, not the root cause. Medications like metformin, insulin, and Ozempic in the long run weaken your body from within and knock down your immunity.
Now, no one named Dr. Takahashi has anything to do with this.
Opportunity to cause even greater havoc. But there's something even worse, something that attacks you silently, something you may have never heard of. It's the diabetes parasite.
Oh,
it
yes.
lodges itself in the pancreas and gradually destroys the cells that produce insulin, eventually shutting down the organ. In 54% of cases, this invasion evolves into a devastating pancreatic cancer. Current research shows that this silent enemy accounts for 96%.
Looks like face replacement on the guy here, but the rest of the video is from someone else.
Beta cells
and why does this guy have a southern accent? I mean, I'm saying the thing we're all wondering but not saying.
Of sweets, soda, or fast food. It's also not
fast
about
food,
stress, insomnia, or emotions. If it were, your medications would have already taken care of it. Of course, all these can make your glucose rise for a few hours or minutes, but they don't keep it up all day, much less for years. Want an example? Think about this. When you sleep, you're not consuming sugar, right? So why is your glucose high when you wake up?
All right, so we don't need to watch a whole lot more of that. I had to refresh the website because it wouldn't let me pause it. And I don't think if I hit play, yeah, it's going to start from the beginning again.
At a time when headline...
So I had to refresh again. So what's happening with this Yeah, I had to refresh again. So what's happening with this is that they've got this guy named Dr. Takahashi talking who has nothing to do with this. They claim there's going to be a recipe involving something and they're going to reveal the recipe to you and they're never going to reveal a recipe to you. This is about something in the end, in the very end of the video, they reveal after like an hour, they being the scam marketers, this is something about Vitabion Drops. So if you're looking around online for Vitabion Drops reviews, Vitabion Drops complaints, you want to know whether or not I had a positive or negative experience with this. I don't order products like this because I don't need them, but I can identify in scam marketing different things that you should stay away from products in terms of, when you go through a scam funnel, you aren't going through an official website and whatever you're ordering is probably not going to be an official product. So I would want you to not go and buy that. Also, any product that's being misused like this is not going to have the miracle properties that are described in the video with the deepfake of Dr. Takahashi or whoever that guy supposedly is. It's probably a fake name. And 60 Minutes never broadcast anything about this, and so on and so forth. These sorts of scam marketing funnels show signs of coming from Brazil sometimes. The one that I saw claimed it has a 4.9 out of 5 average customer review rating because they want you to think that it's great in terms of what they're going to offer to you, the scam marketers, not the official product. The official product for any sort of scam that's being misused, or rather like a bottle that's being misused, is not going to have miracle properties. Like if it's a blood sugar support product, it's going to have standard blood sugar support properties. It's not going to be, the most amazing product of the century or something like that. And so I hope that you have understood that. If they promise you a money back guarantee, that's just the scammers through their scam marketing funnel trying to get you to pull out your credit card. That's all that is. They're not going to give you your money back. It's a scam, right? They're showing you deep fakes of different people. And so I hope that you have benefited in some way from my video. Whenever I saw that video, it led me to another website on a My Cart Panda website, which is where you would order it from. They claim it has a 9.3 out of 10 review score, and that's made up. They claim that they had 42,534 reviews that contributed to that score, and 42,534 is the same number I see in a lot of scam pages for these similar products. It's like part of a template that they don't alter whenever they put the page up, which is not great. This might come with a subscription charge of hundreds of dollars a month if you go through a scam funnel and not an official website. It might say FDA approved. It did for me, and it's not FDA approved. It comes in like a little brown amber dropper bottle with like a green, bluish green top, and it's called Vitabion Drops Premium Formula, and it's not good in terms of what the scam marketers are trying to get people to believe in out there. And I did not see a phone number through any of the scam marketing. You may have seen a phone number if you ordered this. If you did order this, on your credit card statement, was there a phone number? Let me know. If you saw scam marketing, deepfake marketing, report fraud to your credit card company, see if you can get your money back. And watch out for unauthorized payments and charges because you gave your credit card information to scammers. Ooh, that's a lot of talking. So like, comment, subscribe. There's a join button down below. That's a big button if you want to help my efforts in the future. I'd really appreciate it. There is also a thanks button down below. If you want to tap that, I would really appreciate that as well. If you see this with other celebrities, famous people, doctors, hospitals being mentioned, Harvard, Yale, Johns Hopkins, whatever, don't think that has any legitimacy because I can't find any information about Vitabion being, credibly reviewed by any sort of institution or person. So I hope that helps you as well. And it's not approved by the FDA, like they claim with certain scam marketers do. If you have any questions for the official company, I guess they have a website out there somewhere, Vitabion Drops. And I don't want you to get caught up in a scam that's going to charge you a lot of money. Go see a doctor. Even if you don't like doctors, I get those comments sometimes. Don't go fall for an online scam using deep fakes of famous people instead of going to see a doctor, a medical professional in your town. Even if you're like, well, Jordan, doctors are scams. You had a bad experience. There has to be a good doctor out there in your town. Ask a friend or a family member, hey, who's your doctor? Oh, cool, I'll go see them. That's way better than going and losing hundreds or thousands of dollars through a scam marketing funnel. And I hope that that's helpful to you. I'm just trying to help, and I hope that you see that. Thank you for watching.